Some increasing rainfall and unsettled weather for the Philippines as we go ahead into the end of this upcoming week into next weekend. And what we have going on is this area of low pressure, eventually, it's a tropical wave, located around Yap and Plow. And that's still working its way off towards the west, while we also have the leading edge of our next cold surge coming in. And it's going to be the interaction between these that's going to increase those unsettled conditions. We're talking about heavy rainfall. I do think we're going to be looking at some decent thunderstorms Friday into Saturday, as well as maybe even some localized flooding. So I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta. Let's break this down. First off, let's first talk about, our tropical wave working its way in just like this. You have our high pressure ridge and our next cold surge, which the leading edge is right about in there. So it is that interaction as this easterlies come up and hits that cold surge that really just creates that instability. And when I say instability, I do mean thunderstorm chances. In fact, take a look at this from Windy. This is the GFS for Friday afternoon, and we're going to look ahead in the Saturday afternoon. This is also indicating where, the highest chance of thunderstorms across this area here, and even parts of region 2 could be looking at some localized decent storms extending down towards Manila here on our Saturday, and even heading over towards Sunday. It does back off a bit, but picks up again on Monday, but I do believe Friday and Saturday definitely the higher chance due to that collision of the cold air coming in from the north, warm tropical air from the south here. Now, will this be a full-on tropical system? Highly unlikely. The PAGASA, Philippine Meteorological Agency, does give it a low chance of tropical development, but I think the bigger issue is going to be this interaction between these two air masses. In fact, let's take a little bit of a closer look here and also show you kind of where these fronts are, because here comes our cold front diving in from the north here, Wednesday over towards Thursday. See the leading into that. Watch as our easterly wave comes up and see the interaction. There it is right there, that interaction between these two air masses. That's going to be helping to trigger up these showers and thunderstorms. And you can see here on Thursday and Friday, starting up for parts of Visayas into southern Luzon, so around the Bicol area, especially here on Friday, over towards Manila. You're going to look at these thunderstorms, maybe some heavier showers mixed in there too. So definitely that chance of localized flooding. Look at this on Saturday. You can really see kind of the peak of this interaction here between these two air masses, extending off just like that and down right across Manila. Pangasinan, Aurora, Isabela area, all could be looking at some pretty decent showers as this wave kind of continues to kick off into that direction. And they can look at total rainfall amounts. You have the northeast monsoon up here, of course, and then here comes our little easterly wave kicking in with those rain totals first piling up across parts of Visayas, eastern areas of Leyte, Samar, but see over towards Manila, 50 to 100 millimeters, and across parts of region 2 could even see 100 millimeters plus on top of that. All the while, this does enhance those easterlies, so big old fat waves for surfers out here across Visayas into northeastern Luzon. The Sulu Sea still going to be a bit choppy, not the flattest of the waters, and even over towards West Philippine Sea, actually look at some decent waves, 2 to 3 meters in spots. So a proper cold surge. I've sailed out here in these cold surges. They are no fun whatsoever. So a proper one kicking in here. But at least on our Wednesday, easterly still kicking up showers for parts of Mindanao. All the way out here towards Visayas, you're still looking at those scattered showers here too, and over towards Palawan. While for the time being, let's continue to scroll off here towards the north. Take a look even over towards Rojas, 29 degrees. The Bicol area is still relatively dry here on Wednesday, but it will pick up Thursday and the Friday. Well, Manila is looking at mostly sunny skies for the time being. All right, before I continue to talk more so here, I do want to say a big shout out to our Patreon members who want to follow us down below. I would really appreciate it. Everybody on these lists here are just legends. I did realize I forgot Rob's name got cut off here, and I put it right back on. I do apologize for that. He gave me a shout, Rob Reno, right below Lunaris Cafe, one of our sponsors as well, who help continue to support this channel. So thank you guys so much for continuing to help out. All right, and also do want to remind you, know those information from official sources. I'm not an official source by any means. I always want to put that out there, and also prepare and listen to your local authorities if they do start warning on this and telling you, hey, we got some heavy rain coming and could be very problematic. Okay, so one other thing I do want to show you, and this is actually kind of interesting. So we don't really show this too often here, and that is CAPE. So we like to see this. A lot of people always like to look at, what the GFS or ECMWF is showing for pressure, as well as moisture in the atmosphere. But also I like to look at instability in Cape. So this is convective available potential energy. And as we go ahead through Wednesday, Thursday, and the Friday, these areas in kind of the darker reds, more or less indicating the yellows and the reds instability and the higher chance for some thunderstorms. And you see how all of this kind of lifts towards the north by Friday evening into Saturday. And this is one more reason why I do believe we got a decent low thunderstorm threat for parts of Manila heading into the end of the week over towards the weekend here. And this is actually indicating some pretty decent thunderstorms right in here. A lot of Cape on this particular graphic just south of Guam by next Tuesday. But in general, yeah, I do see some instability, some increase in showers, and just overall some things we want to continue to watch as we look ahead over the next few days. But for now, I'm going to try my best to keep you guys posted on continuing to track this tropical wave and our next cold surge and all the rainfall that comes with it. But if you have any questions or anything like that, please let me know in the comment box down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you as quickly as possible. As always, thanks for watching, and of course, stay safe out there, friends.